So sorry about all that hassle, ladies and gents. Let me just get our good lo-fi music going. Where is it? There we go. Let's see. Finally, good God. So anyways, today we're so this year, right? I signed up to be part of the annual Artfight event. Supposedly something that my bestie does every year. I can't see chat right now because it's kind of being a pain, but give me a second. Sign in with my passkey. So apparently all I needed to do to fix the issue, because like for the past hour my OBS is just not wanting to work for some reason. And so what I did that happened to fix it for some godforsaken reason was that all I did was run it as an administrator instead of normally. I don't know how that fixed it, but it did. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good now. Stream seems stable enough. I'm just gonna I think I might get coffee or not. I haven't decided yet, and then we'll go ahead and do some Artfight stuff. In particular, I've been working a decent while for like I want to say like since Tuesday, where I've just been drawing my Pokemon D&D character for the Artfight event. Let me find the file. Yeah, here it is. You can't see it right now because it's not on the main. Yeah. I just realized that's not pinging the server like it's supposed to. God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna type out the notification myself. Give me a little bit, yeah. Take this. Yep. There we go. I think we're good. Ugh. Technical difficulties are finally over, ladies and gents. Rejoice. I am praise our Lord and Savior, open broadcasting software for praise the new admin, open broadcasting software, because apparently that's how I needed to fix it. Yeah, hi Julie. Yeah, my OBS has been turns out after troubleshooting for an hour, all I needed to do was run it as administrator. And I maybe fix my frame rate as well. I don't know why it was being such a fussy little thing about. I mean, like, I even tried updating my NVIDIA drivers, but like it didn't want to update for some. I don't know why it didn't want to update, but still waiting out for my package. Are you sure they didn't drop it off at the wrong place? Because if so, that would be kind of tragic. But anyways, enough yappage for now. I've yapped for 5 minutes. Let's move over to the actual art in of itself. This is how it's looking so far. I've updated his satchel, and I've Updated his astral, got a close up of his little chip, flower bud, whatever, and I'm starting to add a little bit of miscellaneous lore, design lore, to the thing through those boxes. So what needs... I still need, like... Yeah. So the plan, since the actual art for Zakate is done, is that we're gonna add a little bit of lore, gonna type that out, and then we're gonna get, like, maybe 1 or 2 alternative posters to try and show off his personality. Like, 2 alternative poses for him. And then from there, he should just be set to go for Artfight. And then we'll make his actual profile, which, yeah. And then connect to Carney, yeah. Speaking of, I should actually start on his profile. Let me pull up my Artfight account. Yo, I'm getting a ton of notifications, probably because I revealed a few people. Because I followed a few people. Pinged by... Oh, yep, that's that guy. Where the hell is my account? Ah, there it is. Characters, view all. We're gonna add Zakate in there. No characters to display. That can change. I just realized I don't know how to add characters to my Artfight. How do I do that? I am such a newbie. Sheesh. So no characters to display. Manage characters. Okay, there it is. Active character rosters. These are characters. Show on your profile and others will be able to attack them. You can limit it 500 characters. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So submit new character. Let's see. Names. Link a species sheet. What's a species sheet? Like, do I just link Spriggett? Do I link, like, Florigato's Pokedex entry in the species sheet? Whatever. Again, I am very new to this. Create image, yes. Image need content filter, no. I'm aware that it is not required, but... Yeah, okay, this seems simple enough. It's just mostly stuff that I gotta type, so... Once the actual ref sheet is complete, I'll fill this out with some of the lore and some of the stuff he did during the D&D campaign. Filters that apply to this character's description, blah, 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 blah. Zakate. Yada. Good enough. Submit character. Oh, it requires an image. Okay, well, we can leave that be for now, because we can't post the image until we have an image, so. Anyways, add the tail. Few images, so that way they know how the yo-yo thing for Florigal works if they're not versed in the Pokemon lore. So yeah, alternative poses, like the 2 poses I want to see him do is like the ones I want to put on the ref sheet, because I feel like they show it off pretty well. It's like one with him like looking smug while like holding a few cards, presumably during a game, and the other one would be him like sleeping in a little ball, like how an actual cat does. I don't know where to start with that, so I'm gonna see if I can find some let's look for some reference images, shall we? Like, actually just the other day, I was looking for, an image for, like, you know, like a reference pose. And so what I did was that I searched, Florigato on all fours, and, well, let's just say that I'm not surprised by how horny the Pokemon community is. Because let's be real, it is. I've I accrued a count of, I want to say, like 8 or 9 NSFW images of Florigato on all fours. So yeah, no dice. That's not the way to go. Yeah. I'm so glad that they're currently a Florigato and not a Meowscarada, because I know Meowscarada is like 10 times worse from experience. What? Who said that? Huh? I didn't hear anything. Anyways. I made his satchel and just straight up used the free transform to just graph that onto his body rather than actually draw it at a different angle. uh, where do I should really organize my layers, because I've stopped organizing my layers since I actually was done with the initial Cicade art. Make that the info boxes. So we have info boxes, info lines. Is this layer even anything? Does not look like it. Yo-yo image 1. Yo-yo image 2. Image borders. What layer is this? What is this? Nothing. Okay, we'll add all of this to the info stuff. Everything into the info folder now. The other day I was like playing Among Us. Like, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 days ago. And I got the scientist role, and I had like one of the best crewmate games that I've had in like a really, really long time. Where basically what happened was that like I managed to determine exactly like, I think the first imposter was already voted out. It was just the second one. Hold on. The music player at the top of the screen was, yeah. I think this was a different game, but like because I had another really good scientist game where basically through what most people thought was complete conjecture, I was able to triangulate the exact who was the imposter by using a mix of the admin table and the vitals. So I was just in admin for that entire game, and I was constantly checking the vital things. So that way, when someone died, I would know exactly where the body was, the amount of time between that and the report, and by essentially calculating using movement speed, the movement speed of the lobby, I was able to tell that the imposter went from electrical down to roughly comms shields within the time it took for the body to die and the body to go there. And so who do I see running from the left over to the right when I moved down to storage? It was Purple. Purple was the only one to cross through that area by the time of the body report. So then I report the body, and then I out Purple for being... yeah. And I also know Purple was the only person in that area because I was in admin. There was only like one little crew indicator in the bottom left corner of the map. Yeah, he was mad, called me a hacker or something. Let's get like a cat curled up position here, see if I can find an image on my other modder. Oh yeah, these are, let's be real, these images are adorable. I forgot how cute cats are when they do this. I'm thinking either this one or this one for the reference image. I'm gonna go with this one because the image itself is smaller. Take my JPEG image. Oh yeah, there we go. Just gonna do a little bit of transformation on this one. Make it a little bit smaller. Something like roughly I'll say like this size is good because it leaves for room for another like standing upright pose on the right here, and then some other information up top in this segment of the canvas. So, you know, I will upscale it just a little bit so that way I can get more detail work in. So anyways, we'll make this transparent. And then add another layer, and then we'll just start, I don't know, we'll just start drawing. Actually, you know what? Let me see if there's another image that I can use. Did I already get rid of it? Damn it. Just so you know, my other modder is an absolute mess because there's way too many tabs. There we go, cat curled up. Okay, this one is still a winner. Actually, no, this will probably be... Angles are, quite frankly, a little bit tricky, but I'm pretty sure I can... Oh yeah, this is fine. Let me just rotate this. New layer. Let's free transform this. Try and make this look a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Actually, wait, how does this look from the regular? You know, yeah, I'd say that looks fine. Just maybe like redraw these lines right here so that way there's a little bit more room for his actual face. Then just add a little bit of curvature into that line to make it clear that this is an actual design principle for... Yeah, because like his face mask isn't like directly to the lines like most Florgao, but like it's like slightly curved around this area, so we'll make sure that's a very notable detail. The other one looks fine to me. Yeah, that looks about right. Already working on the ref sheet, I can tell that having a ref sheet makes life so much easier. Anyways, we've got basic head. Just get the body shape. He doesn't have the exact proportions of a cat. Like, I'm trying to draw a humanoid figure out of a picture of a cat, and I'll admit it's posing a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm not used to that. Actually, wait, hold on. I bet there's... Okay, let's see here. I do know that there's, like, Oh, that's perfect. This is the kind of thing that I'm trying to do right here. So we already have a Pokemon sleep image for this. This is perfect. Give me that. Copy image. New via clipboard. Copy, paste. Oh, it's almost the perfect size as well. Okay, this is probably gonna be easier than trying to get like the cat curled up thing. So yeah, we'll use this as our template image. Let's get another layer out of this. Where's my ballpoint pen? There it is. Here. Let's get the... Hold on. What? Where'd it go? Dang it, my setup. Now we're... My setup. Damn it. Get back in your proper spot, stupid. There we go. Sheesh, being difficult. On. Get the line right. There we go. See, this is sort of the problem with using a computer mouse instead of an actual drawing tablet, but I've come to accept my way of life is not exactly the most convenient. So I would be lying if I said that I didn't consider busting out the drawing tablet for this. How would this... Oh crap, I've been drawing directly on the image. Whoopsie daisy, wrong layer. There goes half of my work. Yo, look at this. Oh, hello. Welcome to the chat, Miki. Just working on some reference images. This is ZK, my Pokemon D&D character. Get some good reference here. There we go. Sleeping head outline. Sleeping body outline. like that, and then we have the tail, which I will ignore for now. Brown. Whoops. I am not an artist, as you can tell by a description. This is actually my first time attending the Artfight event, and also one of the very rare occasions I touch my art programs for anything other than making thumbnails. Like, actually, the thumbnail for this very stream was only made like hold on, let me check stream time. It was only made like, I want to say a good 5-10 minutes before stream. How was my day? It was good. Right now it's like 100 degrees outside where I'm at, but like, I found out that my neighbor is selling cake pops and like iced tea next door. Local small suburban business, you know how it is. So I got like 2 cake pops for $5. I think there's actually an image of it on my personal Discords. Hold on. Yeah, these. We have a birthday cake one, which is blue on the inside, and then on the right here we have a very nice looking red velvet. I've already eaten the blue one, but I have not actually tried the red one yet. But red velvet is like one of my favorite cake flavor. Okay, am I gonna do the? Just decided that I do not want to think about it too hard because that would be inconvenient. I want to increase opacity on that. Here. Gonna ignore the claws for now. The claws are gonna be like a separate layer. And just one more little swoosh there, and boom. The cat has been outlined. Oh, God. Okay. This is like the 3rd time that this has happened. I really need to keep track of my layers, otherwise stuff like that happens. Anywho, body layer should be done. I think I'll just bring in a new reference for all the damage I accidentally did to the initial one. Where's my copy paste? There it is. Just put it right on top. There we go. Destroy the first one. Opacity up. Still conforms to the outlines. Good. Good, good. Let's see here. Might as well work a little bit more on the legs as well. Yeah, that's like his chest floof thing. Right here, then down there, and like that. Do I want this little sprout thing on him? I don't see it anywhere on his initial reference, nor in any of the official. Oh wait, it is in the official Florgao art. Okay, well then he just doesn't have this, canonically, I've decided, because I don't want to draw it onto the main model. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty good. Just gonna try and make up for the thing right there. I headcanon that he doesn't actually wear his flower bud when he sleeps. Anyways, that is a good pose right there. Just gonna now get the in-betweens of his little fingers, in-betweens on his toes. Like so. And then one last layer for his tail. Very nice. Go draw around. Mask. Mask outline. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now I just gotta color that bad boy in. I'm just gonna have one layer for the coloring because that seems easy. I'm gonna be using the paint bucket tool. A decent amount, I feel. Gonna get your Bulbasaur soon. Ooh. Bulbasaur very good for Monograss, if I recall. Most starters tend to be very good by their final evolution, really. The only exception to this I can think of is Pikachu, who I don't even really consider a starter. It's only a starter, I think, because of the Pokemon anime. So, do color a little bit more in like this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Like supposedly the Amazing Digital Circus, like episode 9, the final episode, right? Complete end of the series was released like yesterday. And I didn't watch it yesterday because I was doing something with my family at the time, but I watched it this morning and like holy shit, my mind is absolutely blown. I mean, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like poor Jax, man. I'm also really glad that I'm really glad that the ending was the way that it was. That didn't end like, I have no mouth and I must scream. Because while I get that the ending fits the established tone for that piece of media, Digital Circus is a lot more lighthearted, and I didn't want to fall down the same road because it isn't exactly as doomer evil AI-y as I have no mouth and I must scream. That actually get along and all that. No shading because I want this to be simple and easy to draw. $15 pen for here. I had this lo-fi music on for like years at this point. now that I think about it. Kind of funny. But, I might switch it to some other royalty-free music. Hopefully I don't get copyright for trying. But whatevs, whatevs. Where is my 4 pen? There it is. You know, I'll probably just color this entire thing in with the Zacate beige. And then I'll just draw the rest of the green on top of that. I'm gonna be so honest, I absolutely love this dried grass color. I think this dried grass color looks nice on him. Here, 50 pen. It's gonna have this be a little bit rough, but that's okay. The precision can come later. There, get his tail. Like this. But boom, boom. Yeah, alright, alright. And then I just clean up the rough parts where it goes out of the lines. This. For here. Yeah, get that 7 eraser. There a little bit. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll get the sleeping layer reveal over the top of it. It's a good rule of thumb. Yeah, I'm missing some minor outlines here. Get my ballpoint pen. Give me some thinner lines, please. I want thinner lines. Make it more opaque. Opacity max. Sleeves layer, yeah, sleeves layer is higher than. If that's the case, I'm gonna draw the claws on the sleeve layer as well. Yeah, looking nice, Kate. There you go. Wait, did I draw that on the... I swear to God. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally draw entire things on the completely wrong layer? Oh wait, no, is this... This is on the right layer, okay. just need to... What layer was that on? Because this seems like it was drawn directly on the... yep, that's what I thought. Undo, undo, undo. Okay, there we go. Whoosh. Yippee! Claws are fixed. And you know what? Let's get the white color in there as well. Set it to 1, 2, 2. Doop doop doo. Ballpoint pen. Okay, let's get the proper color in now. Doop doo. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 boom boom. Doop 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 doo. Mm-hmm. Get 10, then this. Doop 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 doo. I know I should probably talk more, but whatever, I'm just chilling. Let's get this place humid. Nope, wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong. Am I even drawing this on the right layer? Do do. color again. Sorry, wrong layer again. There we go. Just one more itty bitty bit of color. And then get the tuxedo on top of that. Like that, perfect. Okay, here. Get our tux in real quick. Full opacity. Why did you go lower? Let me just get more color here. And I'll just go under the outline. That. Get him his fancy schmancy businessman sleeves. Recolor all of that to be make myself at 4. Wrong layer, damn it. Not again. Okay, layer 49 is the tuxedo coloring. Doom, 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 doom. Then give me that yummy, yummy minty green coloring. And just slap that on. Oh, I almost forgot to get this guy his ear colors. Four. There we go. Should have made that into a Oh, where's the right color? There it is. Alright, just make the ear tips all green. Took a break and now I'll get my Bulbasaur. Yay! This little sketch, full color sketch of the K is already almost done. I managed to get it done fairly quickly compared to the first one, since I actually have a reference image to work with. Now I just need to fix up some of the body outline by removing it, so that way Tuxedo doesn't interfere. Oh wait, that's on body outline. Oopsie. You know, that right there is a tux coloring thing, though. I accidentally color on the body layer. Huh? Yeah, where's that? Oh, it's on the body outline, okay. I'll just erase it then. Body outline, layer 48. 48 is tux outline, okay. I should label these. Sleeping tux outline. Sleeping tux color. Sleeping sleep outline. Sleeping tux color. Sleeping mask outline. Oh wait, I'm forgetting the outline for his tail. There we go. Sleeping tail outline. There we go. I'd say this is done. All I need now is his cute little face on there, and maybe a little bit of fixer-upper stuff. With a few of the colors are bleeding out their lines. But yeah, he sleeps with that on. Now I just need to... Hold on, wait. There we go. Hey, look at that. Freaking adorable is what that is. I think the only thing I'm missing is maybe like something like that. I'd say it looks nice. Now let's just get this into a folder. Boop. If I can get this all into the folder, then I can manage all of the layers that consist of this at once. There, there, there. EP boy goes to the front, of course. Wonder how this would look if I just had the colors. Okay, it's still recognizable. A little bit messy, but it works. We got him. Yay. I assume you got your Bulbasaur from that message? So yeah, we have little EP boy Sprigatito there. Not sure what to do with this top part of the lore page. Probably like, I'm thinking for the top half of the lore page, sorry, of the ref sheet's mostly gonna be information about the guy. Specifically like all of his various daring things and escapades, and that one time that I accidentally got kidnapped and attracted by a Sneasler. Yeah, that was fun. What other pose? People holding cards. Okay, I found a good stock photo. Copy image. I thought there was a paste as new layer setting. I remember that being a thing at some point, right? Oh, yep, yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, this stock image will work just fine. Let's just cut out the clutter from this. The unnecessary parts. Oh yeah, I should probably compress all of the main Zacade stuff into its own folder. There you go, we have main Zacade, we'll just tail, head, accessories, main body, coloring, the drafting and line arts, and 3D model ref. There we go, look at that, all nice and organized, very, very nice. Easy to look at. I'm gonna put the info stuff into the display section. Alright, where did I put the effing thing? There's a stock image of a guy with cards rattling around somewhere in here. Or wait, did I just not paste him in yet? Okay, I don't think I pasted him in. Alright, transform. New layer. Ballpoint pen of 7, as per usual. How do I get this guy's facial structure? God damn it. Yeah, use the ears as a baseline. Okay, I feel like that's good enough. And right, like that. Okay, that's good, that's good. And this guy is like, how many fingers does Florgao have again? 3 of them. Okay. Let's fix it though. This one right here, that one screwed up. Yeah. And then we'll have the little claws at the end. Another layer here. This one's for those cards. That. No, I'll figure it out eventually. Like this. How do I get his eyes proper? Mm-hmm. God damn it, which one is the mask layer? Oh, it's that one. Yeah, that is much lower thickness than the rest of the mask. Let's fix that. Player with the cards. Didn't expect effing little rectangles to be so hard to draw. Copy, paste, transform. Okay, paste, transform. Yo, paste, transform. Oh, that is much easier. I could live to be a weather vane. I'll make one. Da 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 da. Oh, you got it. Da da da. But my brain is slowly decomposing over the amount of artwork that I am doing. Put one right there. Make another one. You know, I should probably finish the design of the card before I start making him fan it out. So let's work on this a bit, and then once... Wait a minute, what if I have him, like, actual Pokemon cards? That would be funny. I like the idea so much that I might actually do that. Go, rotate you around... Perfect. And then, card backing. Pokemon card back. Oh, gotta shut the door. Okay, there we go. Nice and quiet. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Oh, what if I have give the cards like the Ancient Mew backing? Ancient Mew card back. I know these things have a... Oh, found it. I love the idea of him just casually having like 17 Ancient Mew cards and never using them. Okay, here it is. We will transform and try and put it in the spot of that, like, 9 of spades right there. Perfect. And then we'll have, go. Make the opacity lower, make the opacity of that much higher. Ancient Mew 1. And then 34%, transform, rotate it. And make this opacity low, transform, put that one over this jack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these cards. Bro has 14 Ancient Mews. See, transform. Whoops. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Transform this one, put it over the 10. Pop this, transform. And then transform that. Yes. This is like almost onion skinning the way I'm doing this. Put it in the queen's spot. Perfect. Transform, opacity lower. Ace. Take this, lower opacity, transform, rotate over this one. There we go. Clutter. Copy, paste, transform. And then I think I just put this in reverse order of the layers. This, lower opacity, remove those ones. Change rotation, put it in that spot. Okay. Started to go into the... I know I'm autistic because I find this repetitive behavior very, very soothing. Like I'm almost falling asleep here. Holy. Just a little bit more of this. Remove the clutter. Opacity lower. Transform. Crap, I did too much. Transform this. I'll do one right there. And then there should just be 3 left if I'm following correctly. 18. Turn. Goes there. Cut out the clutter. One last card. Put it in the correct spot. I think the Ancient Mew card is one of the very few Pokemon cards that is actually canon to the Pokemon lore, or at least the anime, so it's close enough. There we go. There we go. Layer 58, layer 57. Yeah, it should be counting down sequentially. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good card fan right here. Just 100, that, 100, that. There's like 20 cards in here. Holy. Go, and then this should be the last one. Perfect. Folder. Cards per bed. And then I just dump them all in here. Okay, remove that. That's card spread. Of course, we will make slightly opaque. Beautiful. Anyways, enough of that. I'm going to enjoy... Actually, you know what? Not at the current moment. Blue to boo to boo. Yeah, just change the thing. Yeah, change up the sleeve a little bit because this sleeve is bothering me. Here. Like that. And then all I have to do now, by the looks of it, is just color this in. which I will just... Hold on, wait, is this the... Okay, this is still my lo-fi, just checking. Here, just coloring that in. Uh, 10 pen, pen 10. Can't believe Ben 10's in fucking Fortnite, dude. Never thought he would. They'd get that child to shoot an actual gun, but here we are. 20 pen. Like so. Do everything. And then get the darker color for his hand. And then a bright white. Make it slight, like the slightest of ivory colors. There we go. That's more claw accurate. Color accurate. Mischievous feline. Do 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 do. Just a little bit more. Boom, 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 dum, bum. Just a little bit more. Should be done. Might redo the head shape because it is a little wonky looking. Is this the head? Yeah, you know what? Just take our transform. See if we can just make that a little bit smaller. Smaller, a little bit more obscured behind the cards. Okay, put this stuff in the... Close enough, and then where's the mask layer? This one, transform. Just get this to conform to the new shape. Perfect. Lee. Almost done. Just a little bit more color. Splash of the cactus green and a little bit of color. Splash that on there. Can I hide that? Hide it behind the card spread. Ah, crap. Why'd I draw those on the same layer? Well, we got the I fucked up folder. That's cool. Let's separate these layers, shall we? Copy, paste. Go. There, that should be better. Okay, yeah, they're separate layers now. That's good. Now we can remove them from that folder. There we go. If I add the card spread back, should be lower that. Where's my face stuff? Okay, I did this wrong, I can tell. So let's backtrack until we got our folder. Make sure the folder, yes, folder includes color. Copy this and paste it outside of the folder. And hide it in that one. Perfect. At least I think so. And so now that I have the hand in a separate layer, I can like erase all this stuff. Ah, crap. God damn it, Fire Alpaca is doing that weird glitchy thing again. There we go, problem solved. Perfect. Looking very nice. Hard red. Spade. Yeah, let's replace that one eye with a purple. There we go. Oh, hey! Hi, Chris. No, because heads need head of grandma house. Okay, sure. Cool drawing though. Thank you. Okay, let me just... There we go. This is what I have so far. Currently, I'm working on a reference sheet for Zakate, which is like probably my main Pokemon OC that I use for Pokemon D&D. This one right here is actually just based directly off of a stock image. Chat's really fast here, seems like no delay. Yeah, I did a little bit of troubleshooting on my OBS, figured out a few things wrong with it, and I managed to get the stream running like a decent bit faster. Which of course is very nice. Oh, whoops, did not mean to do the evil Dark Lord Metopia face removal technique, but I did, so. So you put the head in there, and then, red image, right. Boop-a-doo. Okay, now I should just be able to move this entire thing since it's all compiled into one layer. There we go. Look at him. Very nice. Yeah, because like in the initial image it was like a thing of playing cards. What I just did was because like the only Pokemon card that I could think of, I wanted him to hold Pokemon cards. But the only Pokemon card I could think of that was technically canon to the Pokemon universe was like the Ancient Mew card in like that one Pokemon movie. I forget which one, but I do know that like I think the Team Magma guy is like the Groudon guy, the guy that's obsessed with Groudon. He ends up like holding an Ancient Mew card in like one of the Pokemon films. So of course that's the Pokemon card I chose for Zakate to hold. So he just casually has like 14 Ancient Mew cards in his collection. Wait, crap, I just realized I forgot to get his, I forgot to color in the... Oh, hello, Monosid, how are you doing? I'm working on, like, one of my Artfight reference sheets. This one's, my Pokemon OC, Zakate, that I use for, Pokemon D&D. Hold on, where is the color layer? This is the color layer, right? I should really label my layers. Right now I'm just finishing up this one of the silly guy holding his cards. As I was ranting about earlier, he's holding like 13 Ancient Mew cards because I wanted him to be holding Pokemon cards, but I also wanted it to be like technically plausible. So what I did was I gave this guy like 13 Ancient Mew cards because I think like the Team Magma guy, whatever his name was, he's like, because I think he holds one in like one of the Pokemon movies, if I recall correctly. I too am working on some Artfight stuff. Lol. Yesterday just finished fully decorating your profile. Very nice. I haven't gotten around to fully decorating my profile yet, but it's on my backlog. My friend Julie, you might see them if you scroll up in the chat, but I don't think they're here right now. I do this campaign with her, so she wants to have her character connected to my character on Artfight, so that's why I'm working on the reference sheet before my profile. Just do cleanup work around the ears, and that looks good enough. Let's see. It's also the day I learned there was a character limit to HTML code. There's just so much on there. It's been a decent while since I've tampered with HTML. I don't think I've touched it too much since I made a few websites. Took a little bit of web design, but yeah, I plan for there to be quite a bit of HTML and CSS code. Show off my profile, but I don't think I'm allowed to. Lol, lol, lol. It's cool. Anyways, Gamblecore Zakate is done right there. Look at him all mischievous with his cards. I think the top half of the page will mostly be dedicated to the lore. Like just some general character facts, like the more in-depth stuff I'm probably gonna put in the character profiles, just like a list of things that happened. I think all that's left for me to really do for this one is like damn it, I can't remember what I was gonna. I smell something cooking downstairs. I might check that out a little bit, but for now, yeah. Your stuff is overheating? Like, considering how Legends EA runs, I'm not too surprised, but I'm gonna be so real, I'm out of ideas right now. Because I did just about everything that I planned to do. Y'all don't mind if I go AFK for like 7 minutes ish, so that way I can gap stretch, eat, you know, the jazz, all that jazz. Switch overheated twice while playing Legends Arceus a while ago. Yeah, sure, okay. Let me just pull up the text on my OBS. Where is it? Here it is. This should be, yeah. You know, I'll make it black actually. We're gonna be a little fancy today. There we go. And then another thing of text. Be back soon. There we go, that's good. So you aren't bored? I am going to pull up one of the where is it? Here it is. I'll pull up Placid Plastic Duck Simulator while I'm out. Come on, run the game already, please. It's been a while since I booted this old program up. I recall like months ago, like during the earlier days, I would have my Placid Plastic Duck thing on like all the time. I don't know why I stopped. I think it's just because I got sick of opening the thing. Let me just relocate the text. Do. Have a little bit of sound effects. And then give you the audio. Resume on my main file, which I think is, yes, this one. 9/24/25 was when I first booted this up. Anyways, enjoy the ducks. I will be back. Alright, I'm back. I microwaved a hot dog for like 30 seconds, so that way my sustenance needs are met. Got refill on my water. So yeah. Probably back to the arts. How do you like my ducky collection, by the way? Been ducking for a long time. Anything loud, like breakcore, EDM is my kind of music. Yo, same. That's like my general music taste is like mostly I want to say it's like mostly Vocaloid, Deltarune soundtrack, and what Spotify likes to call electronica. Oh yeah, the duck's on fire. Oh, that's dastardly dragon duck. There's like there's a reason why this one is one of the only ones that aren't named. And it's because this little scrub likes to light my ducks on fire. You know, where's 143? Where is he? 143, why are you down there? You should be up there extinguishing those ducks. Oh no, the oak in a birch forest is absolutely suffering. Look at him. I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine if someone could just, like, flip him over, douse him in the water he's floating in. That would be great. Whoa. That's a plane. Oh yeah, this one right here, this, teal green duck is named Toothpaste Boy in direct reference to Rousey. Hold on, I'll remove the effing, text. Give me a second. There we go. Rousey. I hate Google Translate. What the? My god, this one has a flute. My god. So majestic. That's the most beautiful song that I've ever heard. Yeah, I thought it was a cigarette too. This one right here, this little duckling, is one of my personal favorites. You can probably guess why I named it the way I did. 143 has gotta come up here eventually. Gee, I wonder what... Wait, what the... My god, this one has a little hat. He's covered in... Oh wait, he's a dunce! Oh, he's got the problems. He has a little dunce hat on. Oh, there's Subby. Actually, why the hell are there like trading cards all over the place? Oh wait, hold on, let me check my Steam. Is it out? Where? Yes, Placid Plastic Deck is out. That's on my backlog of games I want to stream, but in like alongside Spore and Deltarune Chapter 5, I'm including Placid Plastic Deck on my list because we are all Rubber Duck fans on this channel. And Placid Plastic Deck is literally just Inscription butts the effing Rubber Ducks from this game. I won't want to miss the Deltarune stream. Yeah, same. Funnily enough, today I was actually intending to go and get the full release of Deltarune and like work my way through chapters 3 and 4. But considering that I've already consumed chapters 3 and 4 on my own time through like Let's Plays and stuff, I think I'm gonna do most of that off camera. What the? Oh my god, is he? Oh my god, Timmy the Unstoppable has escaped. Oh my, he's breached containment. He's unstoppable now. And away he goes. I love Timmy so much. Timmy's my favorite duck. Besides me, of course. Me is one of my favorites. Timmy is not bound by the constraints of the pool. He goes wherever and whenever he pleases. Okay, I might need to go, sorry. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think, like, all of the ducks I've named are already, were all named on stream, like, almost a year ago. I just haven't touched the save since. Oh, it looks like Timmy was almost stopped by that wall. But I think Timmy will break out eventually. Just give him some time. Yeah. He's escaping. Oh my god. Oh wait, 143's here. 143 to the rescue. He's the only one that can, get the ducks to stop being on fire. So, if you keep... I just had a stroke for a second. But yeah, if he can just aim properly, then he can put out the cloth duck and an oak in a birch forest. What's this one? My god, this one has a little flamingo. I love that. Honk honk. Anyways, I feel like that's enough of the duckies for now. I'll save my game here. Because we are no longer in duck mode. It's back to the arts. This carries us golden items. I suppose I should probably start on a background, huh? Wonder if I can find, like, I'm gonna quickly just double check the Artfight rules to see if I'm able to use a pre-existing background. Because if not, either way, I'll probably still make the background myself, but it'll be nice to know for like, any future, reference sheet. Let's see here. General... Blah, 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 blah. Upload rules. Here it is. Bases, character, all artsmen and okay, cool. I'm unclear on the proper rules of it, but whatever. I spent 10 minutes struggling to draw a front-facing head before I remembered that the symmetry tool exists. Yeah, same here. Like, for a lot of this guy's face, I think, like, it was mostly the upper half. You can kind of... Actually, wait. No, not that. It was, Damn it, I knew use the symmetry tool for something. I just can't remember what right now. Is there any other thing... Well, time to pick out a very fancy font for... Ended up not using it anyways. Damn, that's unfortunate. Where is 48? There we go. Want a nice, good-looking font for this. Ooh! I like Bell MT. This is probably my... You know, that's a font, I've decided. And then, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna shape rectangle, can I please? Oh, wrong layer. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, boom. then take this, make it white, color it in. Here, I am drawing some new refs for some robots I've uploaded on Artfight. Ooh, robots! I like robots. I mean, I have autism, and I like engineering, so of course I like robots. Okay, that'll be important. That'll be good for later. 3 of them's finished and 6 more to go. What's your Artfight profile? Is it the same as your username? Maybe try to search for it. You know, if you'd like me to see, of course. I probably won't show it on stream. 56C? Okay. Where is my thing? Whoops. I accidentally clicked on the Discord link. My Artfight profile should be the... Yeah, it is the exact same as my YouTube username, because I use the same username for everything. I'll just, move over to the coffee shop scene, so that way I can pull it up on my primary monitor. Right here. Search users. Oh, there you are. I found you. You go follow back. Very nice. In jail to say we're last year's spotlight. Okay, these OCs are kind of a... They're really cool. I like these. Overall, the very, like specifically for Bandu, Panico, and Roy, I'm very much liking their, sort of monochrome color palettes. Like, I'm a little bit of a sucker for that kind of stuff. That's why my main character, Polaris, which is, actually the character you see here, I just, it's just that when I made this PNG tuber, I couldn't, like, hold on. I'll move, I'll get back to the art, just give me a second. But yeah, at the time of drawing this, I was a lot less experienced with art than I am now. That's to say, I have experience in the first place now. But yeah, because I couldn't draw a human back then, I just turned him into a slime, and that happened to work so far. So anyways, we have big old box, lore goes here. Very helpful. There is still this blank space over on the top right side. I don't know what to fill it with. I'll figure it out. The actual sketching is mostly done. There's a rubber band stuck to my finger. It's like one of the small ones too. Annoying to get off. There we go. Doop-doo, doop-a-doop-doo. I think I'm about ready to end stream. Anyway, I've been doing this for 2 hours and my mom's here, so I think I'm gonna hang out with her for a while. You know, enjoy this nice cake pop that I got before the stream that I think I showed off at some point. Probably before you got here, of course. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, they're good, it's good food, good people. Yeah. I've also ran out of things to yap about, so yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Like and subscribe, join the Discord, the usual stuff. I'm sorry I have to shell out like this. It's just the thing I have to do as a YouTuber. Okay.